Craziest thing you signed, put your autograph on so far?
I signed on a guy titty.
What can we expect with your jiu-jitsu?
Shit, my next fight, I'll probably submit Pantoja bitch ass.
What's the secret sauce to looking good as Joshua Van?
Just bring on. Yes, be from Myanmar.
Who's got the goofiest style when you're watching fights that you could just depict like, I would never fight like this guy or that girl?
Manel.
Joshua Van, how'd you get so hot?
So are we going to see some custom shorts in your next fight?
Yes. You guys will see very soon. We're talking about that too. Yes.
Fastest fighter to land 1,000 significant strikes in UFC history. He leads the UFC in most strikes landed per minute at 8.43. Every time this guy steps in the octagon, it's must-see action. And we talk about action, 4 fights in 2024, 4 fights in 2025. Activity is part of the game for this man right here. Training out of Houston, Texas, coming off that 5th round TKO over Tatsuro Taira, UFC 328, fresh off receiving that award last night at the MMA Awards for that fight against Raw Dog Royval. The world is his oyster, 24 years young, electrifying fighter, Joshua Van, making his way down here up to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can't wait to chop it up with this man. You're collecting hardware. Last night, World MMA Awards, Brandon Royval, what was it like going up on stage with that guy? You shared the Octagon Fight of the Year, reliving great memories.
Man, it was a great feeling. You know, he's a great guy. He's an amazing fighter as well. So it was a blessing to be on the stage with him.
Everybody knows you as the Fearless. For those that don't know, where does the nickname come from?
I was just watching a Viking movie, and then I like Ragnar the Fearless, so I just took it.
You just took it.
I just took it. Stole that shit.
Stole it. Made it his own. And how long, for all these people that haven't been familiar, how long have you been training MMA?
Like 6 years now. Yeah.
6 years, ladies and gentlemen. 18 years old, picks up MMA. So if the schmo were to go back in time and say, hey, 18-year-old Joshua Van, you were going to be, before the age of 25, UFC world champion, what would you have said?
I would believe it. My thing was to be John Ricker, right? But then I took that loss back in 2024, so that kind of held me back. But I would have believed it.
A confident man believing it at 18, but now you're the champ and you're here right now. Has life changed for you since becoming the champ, if any way at all?
Yeah, for sure. A lot more people recognize me now, and I think it's a blessing for this younger generation. So now that I get a chance to inspire younger generation, things like that. So life has been a bliss.
With the way you fight, you're certainly inspiring the younger generation. We talked about the Royval fight of the year, but the Tatsuro Taira fight that we had back in May, that was a great fight. You stopped him there in the 5th round. Have you watched the fight back, Josh?
Yeah, I watched it like 1,000 times already, you know? I love watching myself.
What are you most proud of? What was the turning point for you in that fight?
I'm proud of myself for, you know, following the game plan and things like that, you know, staying calm. Because that was the game plan, all that fight camp. Because, you know, I had to pull out due to my injury and things like that. So the whole camp was me staying patient and things like that. So, yeah.
What do you think's the biggest lesson you've learned from that title defense?
Yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker.
That he is. Bad motherfucker right there, ladies and gentlemen. Turning point mentally. When does it turn on for you when it comes to the fight game?
I think I always have that, right? I don't have to turn it on or turn it off. You know, I always have that. So nothing new to me, man. It's either inside the cage or in the gym. It's always the same.
What about the biggest change and adjustment, adaptation from going from contender to the champion, hunter to hunted?
Always feel the same, man. Even though I got the belt right now, I still feel like I'm a challenger. You know what I mean? So I'm still willing to fight anybody and everybody.
Has it sunken in that you are the UFC champion with that type of mentality?
Sometimes, yes. Like, you know, when I look at my pictures with the belt, I'm like, oh shit, I am the champion. You know, if not, if I'm in the gym, I just train like a regular fighter.
What's been the coolest interaction so far with a celebrity, fighter, or anything since becoming champion?
I don't know. I be chilling with Danny Pineda, so that's big enough for me.
Hey, that's a big name right there.
Yes, sir.
Has anyone treated you differently now, though, as the champion?
I think so. Yeah, right. A lot more people know me now, so I get free food, and free food is always good.
Craziest request you've gotten so far in the DMs or an autograph?
Yeah, the DMs are getting crazy.
Craziest thing you signed, put your autograph on so far?
I signed on a guy titty.
Probably turn that into a tattoo.
Yes.
Going back to the fighter, Joshua Van, what opponent so far in your career do you think has taught you the most about yourself?
Edgar Chairez fighting in the spear. I got knocked out right before that fight, and then I took Edgar Chairez fight on a short notice. And when they called me, I was in the bar taking shots and stuff like that. And then I go on and have a camp. And then I popped my knee, LCL tour. But then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fight. So I fought. In the second round, he threw like a spinning back fist and kind of like dropped me. But then, I came back and beat him.
One of the best events, too, that the UFC's done. We just hauled the UFC White House, obviously the return of the MAC, International Fight Week. But the Sphere, UFC Noche, that's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, it is crazy.
What UFC champions inspire you the most?
I would say Conor. Conor inspired me a lot, right? Because he was the guy that got me into the UFC, MMA work and things like that. So,
Did you think he was ever going to come back?
to be honest, I don't want him to come back, right? Because I love that motherfucker. I don't want him to get hurt.
But we're talking about you are someone who's active. 4 fights in 2024, 4 fights in 2025. Do you believe in ring rust? Is that a real thing?
I don't believe in that shit. You know what I mean? You fight the way you train. So, you know what I mean? If you put in work in the gym, I don't believe in that.
Everybody, when they talk about a Joshua Van fight, they talk about the pace. Do you consciously push the pace, or is that just something that's always intuitive for you that you fight that way?
I think that's just the way I fight. And plus, man, got all the fans, I don't want to give them a boring fight. You know what I mean? So, right.
This guy, 24 years young, he leads the UFC in strikes landed per minute. Is there anyone whose pace out there that you watch that impresses you?
No. Me, I impress myself.
What advice you would give to any young fighters to keep a pace and to get the cardio that you do? How do they have to train to be like someone like you, a champion like you?
Man, I'll say a lot of cardio, a lot of repetition, right? So a lot of, I keep doing the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? That like sometimes it's boring, but that's what gets me where I'm at. So.
Is there a part of your game that the fans still haven't seen yet, though?
My jiu-jitsu. Us.
What can we expect with your jiu-jitsu?
Shit, my next fight, I'll probably submit Pantoja bitch ass.
Let's get into that right now. I was going to ask you about that. Is that who you want next? Pantoja, is that the next fight?
Yeah, that's who I want next for sure.
Right here in Sin City, Las Vegas, to get the championship bout from Pantoja. But a lot of people, they say, oh, he got injured and stuff like that. But you proved a lot of people wrong with that performance in the last fight. And then you want to solidify, no doubts, getting that rematch again.
Yeah, man, this rematch is going to be sweet. You know what I mean? We about to show the world that why we won the first fight. And then, the rematch ain't going to be no different.
And would it be quicker? Would it be more impressive? Give us your thoughts on what the rematch would look like.
I think it's going to take a little longer. But, as soon as we figure him out, probably submit his ass.
What aspect of mixed martial arts frustrates you the most?
My coaches. Yeah, they asshole, man. I don't like them.
What do they say to you that bothers you sometimes?
Just put me through hell every day, yeah.
If someone was to watch one Joshua Van fight for the very first time, which fight would you have them watch?
Royval? Y'all want Royval? Y'all didn't like my last fight? Tatsuro, yeah. I'll say Tatsuro first. Tatsuro, for sure.
Maybe you're racking up back-to-back fights of the year now, huh?
Right. I think we should win the fight of the year too, right? With Tatsuro, for sure. You guys think I should win that? Yeah. Back to back.
Right up there, leading halfway through the air. It's looking like you're in a good position right there. All right, some fun questions for you. What's the biggest purchase so far that you've made with your UFC money?
Just bought my mama house, but that's about it, yeah.
Respectable. Absolutely. Family guy right there. One item when you're traveling that you can't travel without.
The bill is me, bro. You know what I mean? My look. I look good.
Do you use product, hairspray, special cologne? What's the secret sauce to looking good as Joshua Van?
Just bring my yes, be from Myanmar, and just a good spirit. Just good spirit.
Good spirit indeed. Sense of humor as well. So who's the funniest person on the UFC roster?
The funniest, I don't know, probably Marat.
Marat.
Funny, yeah.
You catch him around Las Vegas, anybody? He's got a scooter, he puts a couch on it. He's charging only a nickel for rides these days, too. It's a discount. Used to be a quarter. Just saying. Free rides from Rob. Maybe you'll get one later on today. Or actually, he's in Georgia. He's got that wrestling match against Ari Cejudo, RAF.
Oh, shit. That's going to be good.
Man, it will be fun. Champ, a rematch.
Yeah.
Who would make the worst roommate on the UFC roster? If you were stuck living with somebody, who would make the worst roommate, you think?
Worst roommate? Me and Manel, probably. Yeah.
What would that look like? Who would be doing the dishes?
She will be doing the dishes because she got the titties and all that. So the lady do the lady work.
If you weren't fighting, what would you be doing right now? Honest answer only.
I don't even know, man. I don't know nothing else.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
All right. Fighting spirit outside the cage and inside the cage. Do you have a guilty pleasure outside of fighting? Like when you're not cutting weight, what's the guilty pleasure?
Eating Big Macs. I don't know.
Is that the go-to cheat meal? Big Macs?
Yeah, for sure. Big Macs, large fries, and a Coke.
Where does it go? There's not an ounce of fat on this guy.
Yeah.
What's one thing fans would be surprised to learn about you, Joshua?
I'm just a goofy guy, man. I'm just goofy. Yeah, it's like I like to have fun with my friends and joke around and things like that.
Like impressions? You do impressions of people? Accents? What's the goofiest stuff that you do?
Just talking shit in general.
It's like when you're watching a fight and you're watching somebody fight and then you pick apart their style?
Yeah, something like that.
Who's got the goofiest style when you're watching fights that you could just depict like, I would never fight like this guy or that girl?
Manel.
What would happen if you two actually square away? Like, do you think he's got to still win another fight to get the opportunity to fight you?
Well, nah, I think he deserve it, right? He deserve a title shot, but yeah, after Pantoja, he can get it for sure.
It's got to wait in line.
Yeah. I really wanna get that rematch with Pantoja first, and then whoever they put in front of me, I'll fight.
You're comfortable with Manel sitting out though, waiting for the winner of you and Pantoja in the rematch.
Well, you better wait for the king.
Are we gonna see this rematch in 2026 or what?
Hopefully, yeah. You guys will hear the news soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll hear the news soon.
Yes, soon.
Is it more important for you to break records or to make record-breaking money?
Nah, I think my main goal is to show the world that flyweight are like one of the best in the UFC, because back in the Demetrius Johnson time, we get to the point where they was gonna get rid of the flyweight division. Now that me, Manel, and Pantoja and things like that, we got it popping. So I'm just trying to make history out here.
What motivates you more right now than when you first started fighting in the UFC?
What motivate me is that I see a lot of kids look up to me now, so that I can inspire people from my hard work and things like that. So that's what motivates me every day.
When your career is over, what aspect of your legacy do you believe is going to matter most to you?
That Joshua Van is one of the greatest of all time.
One of the greatest of all time. Already on a great pace to be doing that right now as well. He's locked in on himself. Does anybody have any questions for the champ right here? I got you right here.
Yo, Josh, one of my favorite strikers in the UFC, one of my favorite cards that you rip to the body a lot. Would you rather get a body shot TKO or a knockout to the head?
Body.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not real good. Thank you, bro.
To the liver?
Yes, sir. To the liver.
Joshua Van, nice to meet you, by the way. What's it called you? How does it feel, knowing that you're the champion and you walk in these stages knowing that you're the champion?
It feel good. You feel good that people know you, but sometimes you get like a little overwhelming sometimes, but it's a great thing.
You're very inspiring though. What's it called? Hey, I run a McDonald's, so if you want those burritos and orange juice, you can slide with me.
Okay, you work here? You live here?
Yeah.
All right, baby.
Joshua Van, how'd you get so hot?
Hey, shout out to my mom and dad.
All right, I got a couple more questions lined up, and then I got a great one to end with.
Pressure to be robust, or do you just feel motivated?
I never feel pressure in order to be the best because I always thought I was the best when I started. So, never.
Van, when I watch fights, sometimes I look when they hit someone and they're like kind of hesitant. When you hit someone really hard and they're really hurt, are you usually not hesitant or hesitant to hit them and go for the finish?
I just go for the finish. If I know I hurt them, I just go for the kill.
So are we going to see some custom shorts in your next fight?
Yes. You guys will see it very soon. We're talking about that too. Yes.
Can you give them a little tease of any inspiration for the design?
The design is it will be red color because I love red, and it's gonna be like a little bit of my culture.
What's up, Joshua? Big fan. Well, I grew up in Texas. I'm from Texas. So what's your favorite thing about Texas?
The ladies.
And nice to meet you, bro. Been watching your sister debut. Big fan. Doing your thing at flyweight right now. I was asked, would you ever move up to bantamweight? Try and get the shot up there.
I will eventually, but as of right now, trying to make history right now.
When did you realize that MMA was a sport for you and could do amazing things with it?
When my auntie was telling me, like, you should fight for your country and your family. So that's what I know, that I'll fight for the country. So.
All right, I got one more right here, and then I got one to close it off with you.
Yo, Ben, it's great to meet you. I've been watching since debut. I take a lot of inspiration from your style. Would you ever let it to maybe step into like the ring, like Foxy, after MMA?
Yes, eventually. Yes, sir.
Who would you want to fight?
England. That girl.
And my last question to this man right here is, who's a fighter in this room? Who trains in this room mixed martial arts or aspirations to be? Excellent, a good share of you. If you could give every young fighter in this room one piece of advice that's helped change your career, what would it be?
Man, you gotta work hard, man. You gotta work hard, Sometimes what you do in the gym is not just enough. You know what I mean? You gotta put more work on yourself, on your own. Let's say 2 hour of regular MMA class and gonna make you a champion. You gotta go out there and work hard on your own and things like that. So work hard.
Humble man, great advice. Joshua Van, flyweight champion, 7-fight win streak, fastest man, 1,000 significant strikes, UFC history.